Good morning, you're Rodrik Randall, and this is cause number 24 DCCR 0543, and Mr. Randall was previously in court, entered pleas of true and a motion to revoke probation, pled true to counts 1, 2, 4, 5, and 7 and 8 on probation for the first degree felony offense of aggravated robbery. And I've received the pre-sentence report update. Have you all had an opportunity to review that?
We have, Your Honor.
I have, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Well, Judge, I noted probation's opinion that continuing on probation may not be a good idea. And I know we'd agreed on ISF and an attempt to keep him from being revoked. I understand if the court feels differently.
I didn't know that that was an agreement, and if it was, I show that you are asking for that, but I didn't think
And
the state.
I think what I stated was I wanted to see the PSI.
Yeah.
And get an idea of what has really happened or not happened on probation.
Well, he pled true, on probation for a case, an aggravated robbery that involved shooting out the window of a car at someone after having stolen stuff from that person. New offense, pled true to being arrested for unlawful carrying a weapon and evading arrest or detention. So, I'm not inclined based on, you make argument, Mr. Rojas?
Yeah, Judge, and my understanding was that it wasn't agreement for ISF, but and if it wasn't, then obviously the court can do whatever the court feels is appropriate.
Can you look, pull up that paperwork? What was the date of, it's not finalized, so the plea paperwork should still be somewhere on the tablet.
8/26.
If you can get 8/26 pulled up, do you know how to do that? And send it to me, send his paperwork to me, please. And if that's what y'all's understanding and you need some time to prepare for a hearing, I can reset it for a couple of weeks, if you want to do that as well. But let's see what the paperwork said first.
I think we discussed it, and I said I'm gonna wait and see what PSI says. Let's double check.
Okay.
It is marked off on an agreed punishment recommendation, ISF cognitive, but it doesn't say wait or anything like that, but I don't know that I'm inclined to do that. What is the status of, are those cases down in misdemeanor court?
They're still pending, Judge. He's been appointed, Mr. Cole, to be his attorney, and I talked with him about the issue that he's inclined to go down and plead those cases once this is all taken care of.
I would like to know at least see a PC on that new arrest. If you have it, you do?
Yes, sir.
Any objection to me?
No objection.
doing that? No. On probation for an aggravated robbery. And if I recall, I don't know that it was ever on, when I tried to go back and see, nobody really said or could tell for sure who shot out of that car that night. But if I'm correct, I feel like this Mr. Randall, who was in the back right passenger, was potentially, it was out of the back.
Judge, I feel like because I remember this case, there was four individuals in the car.
Did
I
anyone?
don't think I would have lowered his to a non-aggravated if I believed that he was the shooter in that case.
They did gun residue, Judge, and there was no gun residue on Mr. Randall's hands.
Because it is a non-aggravated robbery, is what it is.
Okay,
What he's on probation for.
but
He was in the
still
car.
in, I mean, still in out of other, breaking into vehicles and,
Multiple vehicles.
yeah. No. And then here we are, May 3rd, so less than a year after being placed on probation, riding around, smoking pot with a gun, and when you got taken out of the car, ran from the cops. No. Go ahead, you can make argument.
Judge, my intention was to come in and ask to follow the agreement for ISF. It doesn't appear that the court's willing to do that. I would point out that this is an offense that happened when Mr. Randall was a relatively young man. He's still a young man. He is the father of a young child. I think he's a 3-year-old. 9-month-old child at home, Judge. He is obviously making some bad decisions in his life, going all the way back to the original offense date. And that was why I thought ISF would be maybe helpful to him to give him some information to help him redirect his life, make better decisions in his life for himself and for his daughter. He's a pleasant young man. Every time I go talk to him, he's a really nice, pleasant to deal with. He's never had any blow-ups here in court that I can recall. He's had maybe some jail incidents. I think he threw some soap around one time and some wardrobe incidents. But other than that, I think he's been well behaved in jail. I would ask the court that if ISF is not going to be possible in this case, that you consider doing something towards the lower end of the punishment range. I don't know that. And again, Judge, I think that's why I think ISF would be better for him. We can send him to prison right now for whatever amount of time, but if he doesn't get the help and the education that he needs, he's going to come out and be the same way, even worse. So,
Judge, I'm sorry to cut you off, Mr. Ross. I'm showing that 2 new cases were received last week by my office concerning the exact same UCW and evading from July 13th, which is not alleged in the motion. If we need to amend to add those, or if you want to address those.
Another arrest?
That's what I'm showing, Your Honor. Two more pending, not yet filed misdemeanors for evading.
This is May 3rd.
Yeah, a different offense date. So if we want to take some time so I don't have the
Absolutely.
probable cause available to me,
Yes.
but I can get that, obviously. If we can take a week or so to file an amendment.
Let's go ahead. I'll probably, just based on, court schedule, I'm going to, I want that back.
Yes, Your
I'll,
Honor.
let's reset it about 3 weeks. And if there is in fact a new arrest, I would like that.
Certainly.
In the
What I'll
motion.
do is file an amendment to reflect any new offenses or charges, Judge.
Yeah, that'll change everything potentially. So yeah, let's see where we get with that. Go back with the bailiff. You probably need to talk to hey, Mr. Randall, also, you need to talk to Mr. Rojas. You need to tell him everything that's going on. He doesn't need to be surprised here in court. If you've been arrested again for something, y'all should be talking about that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nichols. Morning.
Morning, she's gonna plead true to community service and the failure to pay and not treated the theft and request a bond and then get it up there.
And what about the new case?
So that's gonna be not true. Mr. Stedman, watch out for that.
Okay. Give me just a second. All right, are you Victavia Sanders? All right, give me just a second.
So plead true to it. You the community service and plead true to my community
So there's still, our tablets are still messed up. And we only have one? We have two. Oh. Sorry, it's coming. All right, will she waive the formal reading of the motion?
So
Ms. Sanders, best you can, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. And so, Ms. Sanders, in clause number 22-39884, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation May 1st of 2023 for the offense of theft of property with previous convictions. And that was a 2-year state jail term that was probated for 5 years. Is that correct? It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the new offense of theft of property with previous convictions July 31st of 2025. And is that true or not true?
No, ma'am.
not true.
Yeah, not true.
Count 2 alleges that you failed to provide verification of performing the community services required. Is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
True. Yes, that's true.
Not true.
Count 3 alleges that you're behind in your court-assessed fees as of August 19th, 2025 in the amount of $919. And is that true or not true?
That's true.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 2 and 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2 and 3 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation. But I'm going to reset your case for a sentencing hearing and ask the probation department to do an updated report. And we'll need, I guess, some time for witness.
Probably about an hour, Judge.
Okay,
We can do it at 11 o'clock on this.
okay. So we'll reset it to where we have about an hour or so for any prove up of count 1.
And she's requesting a bond, although it is a straight probation case.
Is there anything been filed?
Should have been last night. But he filed, yeah.
Yeah, we're not having any trouble with those. He dropped it down. Sorry.
They make it work better.
Let me make this notation first.
You get out if she doesn't need to.
Mr. Smith, what is your position with regard to a bond?
State's opposed to bond, Judge. We're seeking state jail time and the new offense as well as.
Speak up, please.
The state is seeking state jail time in the new offense as well as the MTRP.
Okay, let me look at something and then I'll. I should be able to go back and see. Yep. Oh, I'm going to take a look at the original pre-sentence report. That'll just help give me some information about history and what got us here in the first place. No, that's denied at this point. This is her 1, 2. She's She's on probation for her third felony and now allegedly committed her fourth. So that's denied. We'll get it set for a sentencing hearing and take care of it on that date.
Yes,
You can
Your
go back with the bailiff.
Okay, go back.
Unagreed, yes, ma'am.
In the quiet morning light of the courtroom, another day begins. Another story unfolds. The first case on the docket, State versus J. Rodrik Randall. Mr. Randall stands before the judge once again. His case isn't new. It's a continuation of a long struggle between second chances and repeated mistakes. He had been on probation for aggravated robbery, a serious charge that once involved stolen goods and gunfire through a car window. The court remembers the details vividly. The chaos, the danger, the confusion over who actually pulled the trigger. Now, the issue before the court is not just the past, but the present. Randall's probation is at risk of being revoked. The judge reminds everyone that he had pled true to multiple counts, violations that cannot be ignored, yet his attorney argues for mercy, urging the court to consider sending Randall to an intermediate sanction facility instead of prison, a place meant for rehabilitation rather than punishment. The defense speaks softly but firmly. They describe Randall as a young man, a father, trying to navigate his life after early mistakes. He has a 9-month-old baby at home, a chance perhaps to rewrite his future. He's pleasant to talk to, the attorney says. He's made bad decisions, but he's not beyond saving. The courtroom falls silent for a moment. It's the kind of silence where justice and compassion quietly collide. The judge looks over the record. It shows new arrests, new charges, and new risks. Unlawful possession of a weapon, evading arrest, allegations that bring doubt over whether Randall has truly changed. Then, another revelation. There may be 2 more pending cases, not yet reflected in the file. The judge pauses, weighing the balance between hope and responsibility. If there's a new arrest, she says, we'll need to amend everything. The case is reset. 3 weeks. Randall is told to talk to his lawyer, to be honest, to stop letting surprises unfold in court. The gavel falls lightly, the message is clear. His future now depends on his choices outside these walls. Moments later, the courtroom transitions to the next case. A woman named Victavia Sanders steps forward. Her face shows both fatigue and resignation. She raises her right hand and swears to tell the truth. Her story, too, is one of broken promises and missed opportunities. Sanders was placed on probation for theft of property, her 3rd felony. The court now hears that she failed to complete her community service and fell behind on payments. She admits these violations, her voice quiet, her answers brief. True, yes, true. But when accused of a new theft, she denies it. Not true, she says firmly. The judge nods, acknowledging her plea, but reminding her of the seriousness of her record. This is not her first time here, nor her second. She's on probation for her 3rd felony and now stands accused of committing a 4th. Her attorney requests a bond, hoping she might be released until sentencing. The prosecutor quickly opposes it, calling for state jail time. The judge reviews her file, flipping through pages that tell a story of repeated cycles, probation, violation, arrest, repeat. After a pause, the judge's tone becomes firm but not harsh. Bond denied, she says. We'll reset this for sentencing. It's not said with anger, but with the weight of someone who has seen this pattern too many times before. 2 very different lives, 2 similar roads, both trapped between mistakes and second chances. Inside this courtroom, justice is not just about punishment. It's about patience, timing, and whether people are truly ready to change when given the opportunity. For Randall, the decision is postponed. The court wants more clarity, more truth before making its final call. For Sanders, the decision is firm. Another reminder that every choice carries its consequence. As the morning ends, the judge gathers her notes. Another day, another set of lives intertwined with the law. Some stories might still find redemption, others sadly may not. But one thing is certain. In this courtroom, every case is more than paper and procedure. It's human struggle, accountability, and the constant hope that one day someone standing before the bench might finally choose a better path.